Yo, get up in here. Get up in here. We going live, fellas. Get up in here. It's that time. It's that motherfucking time. Get up in here and get this game. You dig? Get up in here. The Rumble, the Cash App, and the Patreon links are definitely in the chat, fellas. 5 subscribers or better on Rumble, so we can definitely go live over there and do some simulcasting type things. Blend this in with the YouTube. You know how they go. It's imperative for you guys to give me up to 5 subscribers or better. 5 followers, that's what I mean. Come fuck with me over there. Get at me in the Cash App up here and get at me on the Patreon, fellas. Get at me on the Patreon and join that 7-day free trial, which includes the $5 and the $10 tier, fellas, of countless videos. Countless videos. Get over here and fuck with me. It's that time, fellas. Hit the super chat and hit the membership button, fellas. They both turned on. Come fuck with me. Support the channel. Get at me in the Gmail, railsfargo12 at gmail.com. That's railsfargo12 at gmail.com. Join me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the real Rails FA1. Join me over there just as well, fellas. You already know what time it is. It's game time, fellas. Let's talk about this shit. Definitely get up in here on this, fella. I got a few videos up here we need to discuss. It's gonna be good today. Well, like all the, we always put it in like we always do. It's always good, right? So, but before we get off into this shit, fellas, wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck, holding her down, locking her down, submerging her out that game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I'm done with these videos, piping hot status, you're going to get it down your phone into your ear, all ear candy game, big facts. Oh, yeah, let's talk about it. Ed Shannon Sharp is conditioned to be a simp, fellas. And this is majority of the men out here. Shit, I'm going to say a lot of shit, more than majority, if that's a motherfucker. If that's a word, I mean, real shit, man. A lot of guys feel like if I get with this chick, the way I can keep her is by providing all the bills. She don't got to do nothing. Providing somewhere stable for her to, reside at. She don't have to do nothing. Providing her with a vehicle. She ain't got to do shit, She don't got to do shit, but sit there and look pretty and just be my woman. And I got her 100%. Everything's on me. And this is sucker shit, fellas. Shannon not so sharp. Not so sharp. Yeah, Shannon not so sharp. Yeah. He's game goofy when it comes to this shit. Shouts out to Select Global. You dig? Let's play the video. Now, I don't know if he might flag me because this is off his little show or whatnot. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth. But let me see. Let me see. What we gonna do? Shouts out Select. He said salute. Let's go.
I've been in. My girlfriend ain't never pay for anything. Ain't help with no rent. Ain't pay. I take over her bills. You got a car note? I got that. You got an apartment?
Come
I
on
got
now.
that. The only thing you pay for your cell phone bill, you pay that. That's all you got. My mom want to come. My family's coming. Okay.
The fuck? Hold on. Where's the integrity at, fellas? Shannon, where's the integrity? And shouts out to Club Shay Shannon Sharp and his podcast. He's doing this thing over there, him and Ocho. They doing their thing. Shouts out to him. But the shit he's saying is misleading, fellas. It's definitely misleading to the youth because he's got a lot of fans. He's a Hall of Fame football player, Hall of Fame tight end. I must add, one of the best. I'm going to keep it real. And he got a lot of young men that's looking up to him. And this shit that you spilling out your mouth, every girl I get with ain't got to pay rent. She ain't got to pay bills. She ain't got to do shit. This dude's conditioned to be like this, fellas. I don't know if it come from his environment because he is a country southern, guy from the South, like what they call them country bumpkins or whatnot back in the days. He is one of those kind of guys, to keep it real. Strong as an ox, run around, bare ass feet on concrete. You know what I'm saying? Milking cows and slaughtering pigs with his bare motherfucking fists and hands and shit. Choking out motherfucking deer and all. Let's keep it real. He's a country guy. Basically a motherfucking Tarzan out in the out on the farmland somewhere. So his traditions, his condition and his traditions, the way he see things, fellas, is going to be totally different than us. A lot of guys, from the city area, we see things in a fast pace because we living in the fast life. We live in cities. We come from city areas. Some urban communities, let's keep it all the way real. So we seen things different for us to be like, what the fuck is he on? There's no way I'm going to get with this bitch and she don't show improve herself for me to even consider doing some shit like this. Paying her bills, she ain't got to do a goddamn thing but sit on her ass and just be my woman. Oh, no, where's the respect at in that? Where is the respect at in that? They don't respect that. That's that nice guy shit, just like the video I got coming up. And this is coming from women on this next video on what they don't like, but what they will tolerate and what they will put up with and what they will inherit and receive from you is those festivities, those things that you got for them. Oh, yeah, but do they respect you? Fuck no. Why should they respect you? You don't respect your fucking self. There's no way we get together, you make me my woman. Make me your woman after a couple motherfucking weeks, and now I got to put my house up for sale and I get to keep the money. I move in with you. I get to lay on my ass and just look pretty and inherit all these things. Oh, shit, what woman ain't going to go for that? Especially from a multi-fucking millionaire. Come on, man. That's the gift to keep giving, right? So let go, but what's up with it? Grew up chasing chickens. We used to roast Southern cats growing up. Oh, yeah, they grew up like one thing about them dudes, though, Select, them motherfuckers is they strong as a motherfucker, bro. They strong. And they don't give a fuck, bro. They'll come to a bitch rescue fast as a motherfucker, bro. Real game. That's because they're used to catering. You know what I'm saying? They're used to getting out there, having to go hard on farmlands. They in that rural area type shit. So they used to that shit. So they feel like, when a woman comes along, especially a beautiful princess, they must take her in and put her on the pedestal and she don't got to do no work. We work hard. We do all the work. This is what we do. He come from that lifestyle. Shit. A lot of us got cousins and shit like this, man. Let's go. Let's roll this shit.
Okay, I got him. I fly him in. I have a car service pick him up. Yeah.
Well, you the one, boy. Boy, you that boy, huh? You hear me?
Look, I'm just
Right.
old fashioned. I'll do a lot. I ain't opening no doors, so don't ask me. I ain't gonna go around and open your door to get in the car or something like that. Open your own damn door.
There you will.
But most of the stuff, everything else, I'm gonna take care of it. That's just the way I am. I'm not saying if another guy doesn't do that, I'm not saying he's wrong. I know some guys like, hey, Charlotte, man, she got to pay for something. I'm good.
Man, get the fuck out. What you say, Select Global? Nah, I ain't even gonna lie. Even the streets, a lot of New York cats got their asses handed to them when they came down south. Oh yeah, them motherfuckers there, them South guys, like I said, they go hard. You know what I'm saying? They go hard. They used to going hard. That's what they do. They train to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? They got, not only that, they got the combat against racism and things of that sort, that these motherfuckers are dealing with getting their own meals and feeding themselves and, walking around, less traffic and things of that sort. They on these dirt roads and shit. Man, they go hard. They out in the wilderness, I'm telling you. We city guys. So when we get out that way, we go out there and visit, we ready to come back home like a mother, big ass mosquitoes and shit. They used to that shit. Possums and raccoons the size of a motherfucking a fucking Kango, one of them dogs and shit. The motherfuckers is extra big and shit. They used to that shit, bro. But they also used to tricking, fellas. I'm keeping it all the way real. A lot of South guys, a lot of country type guys, that's their traditions. Is a woman, not have to do a damn thing. They fit the bill and they put up with everything, and this is what they do. They carry all the weight on their back. That's why all our ancestors are grandfathers, great-grandfathers, great uncles and things of that sort that came from the South. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. They worked hard as a motherfucker and they died pretty young. They ain't really lived to their 80s and 70s, and they died in their 60s and their 50s and shit. And the reason why, fellas, because they're conditioned like that to go hard. They're conditioned, you know what I'm saying, to love a woman to the all the way to the end of the motherfucking earth, to the extent to where she don't have to do nothing. You know, let's keep it. They get played a lot. I mean, come on, dude. Like it's like it's in them. It's in their water or something. Even Florida, when you step out of downtown, that shit straight dirt. You say that's like southeast or some shit, but yeah. Yeah, Florida, but Miami, a lot of Miami is built off drug money any motherfucking way. So let's keep that shit real, man. But yeah, fellas, man, women do not respect. Why do you think, and this is no shot at Shannon Sharp, but why do you think Shannon Sharp, used to, I haven't seen him in the news in a minute, about some years, probably about last 10 years, 8 to 10 years or something, but he always went through some kind of fucking crazy ass breakup or divorce or something. Women always used to use Shannon Sharp. Treat him like shit, man. Let's keep it all the way real. Use him, take him for his shit, and dump him off. Fast as a motherfucker. Because he got that southern hospitality about himself to where, he instantly come in pedestalizing and tricking with bitches. He instantly come in making these women feel comfortable with not doing nothing. And if you make a woman feel comfortable with not doing nothing, fellas, one thing she ain't going to do with not doing nothing is respect you. Trust me. No, not at all. Women like a challenge. They like a motherfucker's going to put them in their place. They like to complain about a motherfucker who's off on his own doing other shit, and he comes in and goes when he wants to, and he really ain't taking her all the way. They like to complain about that shit. They got nothing to complain about when your ass sitting up there taking care of everything. What do they got to complain about? They can't go over there. They can't go to their bitches and their friends and their mothers and sisters and all, whoever they confide into. They can't go to them complaining about no guy that's bringing home the bacon and motherfucking popping them off with flowers and candy and, what I'm saying, giving them all this special exotic treatment and shit that they haven't never deserved. They can't complain about that. That's not fun. You got to think. You got to go. I'm telling you, fellas, this is how women roll. Let me see. Trent Trader in this motherfucker. What's good, fellas? What's good? Like, share, subscribe. Y'all hit the super chats, hit that membership. Likes it for free. Fuck with me. Y'all see the banner at the bottom? Select global. He not the pretty boy type. He ain't the pretty. Well, whether you the pretty boy type or not, fellas, don't get that misconstrued either. It's not about your looks. No, don't go off the pretty, because everybody on this earth, every man on this earth got somebody that likes them. A group of chicks and they got some woman out here that's fucking with them and they like them because of how they look. And he may be the hideous looking motherfucker, but if somebody out here think that hideous looking motherfucker is handsome, you dig? That's real game. So Shannon ain't really got to have a pretty boy look. He can have that rough look. It's all about who you are. Your standards, your integrity. What do you stand for? That's what it's about. You get a motherfucker 400 pounds, and if he ain't no trick, he ain't no trick. He don't give a fuck. He ain't. If that's him, then that's him. He's not no trick. He ain't gonna go out like that. He don't give a fuck how other people look at him, how chicks may look at him or perceive him to be. Yeah, he's big. He 400 down. Girl, he gonna have to pay to get up on this. He got to pay to eat this, pay to smell it, all that other shit. He might be like, bitch, fuck you. I'm good. And that right there within itself could give him that energy of being handsome and attractive. Not by looks, fellas, just by who he is could give him that energy of being handsome and attractive, because he ain't going for no okey doke ass shit. He's not gullible. That's real shit. It's who you are, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Trend Trader. Dame Dash, another one. Oh, Dame, yeah, Dame go hard. Dame Dash is a motherfucker, boy. He tricked his way into the shit. He tricked his way into bitches tearing him out his ass so much, and child support to rip Dame Dash. Nigga, man, shit, let's keep it real. Treating chicks like queens, LOL. Yeah, how the fuck you gotta be subservient to a king if you want to be a queen, bitch. So, you know what to do. That was Trend. Shouts out Trend Trader. We say treat bit. Yeah. Pedro and this motherfucker. My dude in this bitch, New Era Music. Casey What's good? What's up, Chad Casey? Don't tell me Shannon is conditioned to be a simp. Yeah, he's conditioned to be a simp. He's a Southern guy. Most Southern guys are like that, fellas. That's how they are. That's their hospitality. You know what I'm saying? It's about treating their women, you know, putting them first, putting them ahead of them, putting them ahead of them. I mean, real shit, bro. So let go. But yeah, but ugly cats are more likely to pull out the bread, at least in my city. You know, that's because of ugly cats are conditioned to pull out the bread because they feel like they're ugly. They probably been told that, and they probably believe the shit. They probably look at themselves and judge themselves off other men, you know, compare themselves with other men, and you know, they look at themselves as ugly. So they feel like this is what I gotta do to get laid or get ahead with women. You know what I'm saying? It's all about you. I guarantee you, Select Global, there's some ugly cats in your motherfucking city that think they hot shit just as well. Trust me. That's in every city. Yeah, that's because them dudes are like that. And most guys are like that. You know, I'm not knocking you, Select. No, not at all. Most guys are like that because it's become a society thing. You know what I'm saying? Once you got to remember, energy magnet. It's like magnetic. That's what it is. So if you running around this bitch feeling down, lost out, depressed, and feeling like you not the shit, then the next person gonna see you as not the shit. You know, that's what it is. You feel like you the shit, then the next motherfucker gonna see you as the shit because you think you the shit or you know you the shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go. Yep, real shit. But shouts out to y'all though. Yeah, like, share, subscribe. Y'all hit that super chat. Y'all coming up in here. If y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't come by this bitch and not subscribe. Come over and fuck with me. Get this game. Now let's get to this next video, fellas. Listen up, nice guys. This is for the nice guys right here. Remember we talked about the Shannon Sharp, you know, naturally being a sucker and shit. And this is why he got played in the past, and this is why he's single now. Like, and not really single, you know, he probably chooses to be single on his own or whatnot. But this is why he can't get what he wants. He wants a girlfriend. Shannon wants a girlfriend. He wants somebody to come home to every night, but he can't get that. And that's because he's too motherfucking nice. And let's play this video and let her talk to you about it.
First date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brushed past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door.
Look, he hit me with the flowers. Shouldn't that be something that you would think a man would come and do, right? And hey, fellas, didn't society teach us this shit? Hey, every what's it, that Valentine's Day? What's it, February to whatever this shit is, Valentine's Day, 14th. Every time you turn around, every corner you go to, what you see? Balloons, flower, candies, edible arrangements. You see all this Russell Stover chocolates. You see all this bullshit, right? So you already conditioned to think that, okay, this is what we do for women. This is what we got to do for women in order to gain their love and for them to see us in a certain way. Oh my God, Cupid that flew out from the skies and hit me in the ass with an arrow. So I'm just dosed up with all this fucking love, right? Then let's talk about Cupid. You do your history on Cupid. Shit. Cupid was from the Cupid was in the motherfucking rainbow community and shit, fellas. You better know about, you better do your history on Cupid. That's real shit. Hold up. That's what listening to the Temptations all day would do to you. Yeah, the Temptations. So that goes. Shouts out to you, Trent Trader, laughing like a real shit. Cupid to come out the sky, bangs you in your ass with that arrow. Now you, oh my God, I'm happily in love. You go bring flowers, and you guys think you guys thought that you supposed to do this shit, right? Wrong. She knocked them fucking flowers to the side. Shouts out to Ice Cube on NWA. What'd he say? You showing up with flowers at her doorstep when you're going out, and she'll take it for granted, no doubt. Real shit. Let's go.
Right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Damn. Oh, immediately ran to the group chat. Oh my God, this dude is weird. This motherfucker weird right here, girl. Damn, bitch. He's what'd he do? What'd he do? He showed up. I opened the door. This motherfucker standing right in the door with a box of candy and some flowers in the other hand. Both his hands full. Like, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is what's going on here? I'm not, get this shit away from me. I don't want this shit. She threw up the finger, the cross finger. She went into the house, found the crucifix hanging on the wall, came out and hit you with the crucifix. Get your ass away from here, you demon. No, you don't bring that kind of shit over here. We don't do that here. We want a motherfucker showing up with a blunt in his goddamn ear, a motherfucking Hennessy, some liquor, some shit, nigga. With them J's on, smelling like Loud Pack, not giving a fuck, telling me to come on, man, hurry the fuck up, let's go. That's what she want. With the pistol hang, he got that fucking 40 with that extended hanging out his pocket somewhere, right? That's what she want. And you tell me this ain't what she want? Of course, because that's what she used to. That right there shows the masculinity and the in-depth of how a man supposed to treat a woman to her. She don't want this other shit that you guys got to offer. Select Global, what'd he say? Said Trend Trader, salute. Trend Trader said, wow. Yeah, y'all hearing it for yourself. Ain't I been saying this? What the fuck are you nice for? Why? Being nice turns them the fuck off, fellas. It dries up that goddamn monkey. You want the monkey wet, right? So you want the monkey wet, you better treat that motherfucker like she's beneath you, man. Real game. Select Global, social media always on. Everybody say, God damn, turn off the phone. Oh, shit. It's social media. Said facts. Yeah. Bitches jump straight to social media and start clowning your ass. While you walking around, you hopping around the car, you jumped up in the air on some Mary Poppins shit, clicked your motherfucking heels together, jump back in the car. Yeah, I got me one. Oh my God, God. She's very enamored. She's intrigued by the things that I'm doing. I got one. She really likes me. All right. Nigga, she ready to go have your ass spend about $1,000, nigga. You ain't got shit coming at the end of the day, you idiot. She gonna go in the house full stuffed off crab and motherfucking Gordon Ramsay steak and all that shit. Your trick ass is center, nigga. And guess what? The real Wells Fargo is gonna be creeping right over that motherfucker, backdooring the shit out your ass. You ain't even knowing. You while you riding down the street, I'm pulling right back around the corner. You got that plate? Yeah. What you say you wanted lobster? You wanted this? Yeah, bitch. What the fuck? Yeah, that grilled chicken you hooked at. Yeah, I got you everything cool. Come right in, eat good, roll up, smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shit. Take a shot of this 1800, pound her guts all the way in. I'm out that motherfucking 1800 seconds, nigga. Fuck out of here. Select Global. Rolls on the bed. Would she rather you foreplay? That's Michael Myers. Oh, she rather you role. He said role play. Okay, she rather you role play as Michael Myers. Facts. She wants you to come in, nigga, like Jason or some shit, nigga. Come slaughter that motherfucker. Get the hell up out of there, right? Bitches don't care, bro. Let's go.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be.
There you go, fellas. You hear it from her. I just realized I ain't shit. Why do you treat them like they the shit then? Oh, KC been knowing. Oh, the real Wells Fargo, formerly known as KC, been knowing they ain't shit. They always gonna be beneath me. I'm the shit. I'm the prize, fellas. I've been knowing this shit since I finally fucking inherited a piece of the game back when I was a teenager. And it rolled with me throughout. Now I'm 42 years old, fellas. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna pull up with no motherfucking flowers. Never had, and I never motherfucking will. While I was raised off NWA, fellas. I was raised off Too Short, Bust Down, Luke, and the 2 Live Crew. I was raised off that motherfucking shit. My first ear for music when I was 6 or 7 years old, for me understanding music, was NWA. A bitch is a bitch. Go back and listen to that. A bitch is a bitch. That was my favorite motherfuckers. I said, oh my God. When I first heard my step pops and my uncles and all them play that shit, my daddy and them, I said, damn, shit real right here. I was a youngin'. learn about this shit. That's real game. I Ain't the One by Ice Cube on NWA. With the NWA, I think it's that's on the it ain't the Easy Does It on. It's it ain't the Niggas for Life album. It's the Straight Outta Compton album. You better go check that shit out. NWA and the Posse. Go listen to that shit, y'all. Let me see. So let go. There you go. You ain't shit, ma. You know that's why I got a cuff. You know, that's why that's why I got them cuffs for you. Yeah, told you, but look, she telling motherfuckers, bro. Look, I ain't shit. Them fellas, they know they ain't shit. They know this. So they be disgusted, fella. That's why they're disgusted and very, very much turned off when you think that they are. And they ain't did shit to fucking deserve the things that you're trying to give them or that you want to give them. They like, what the fuck? Do he know what? Huh? Do he know? What? Do he know what kind of bitch I am? Why is he doing this? No, he trying to gaslight me, trying to love bomb me. They start thinking crazy, like this motherfucker, oh my God, he's got to be him. He got to be trolling. When really he's the nice guy. He really is like this at heart because he's traditionalized like to be like this. He come up, his moms and his weak ass pops and them taught him to be like this. But they don't want that, fellas. So why give it to them? Let's roll this shit.
Talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like,
no, she did. Let she go. Let's go back. And let's go for you chumps out here listening to these women. What I tell you, stop listening to them. Do what the fuck you want to do. Stop listening to these women. And if they ain't down to follow, cut them the fuck off. Let's go.
And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want.
Hold up, fellas. Hold up. Hello? Hey, what's going on? Yeah. I'm actually busy right now. What's going on? All right, just call me back in the morning. All right. Take a business call. You know, some of the things great go down in a few days, but you know how that go. It's work related, how we do our thing. But let's get back to it, fellas. Hold up. Yeah, let's get back to it.
I went on a first date.
Hold up.
And when the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But
in your mind, your first thought is what? He's corny. And of course, y'all say these things that y'all want this shit. I want a man to show up like this. I want a man to recognize me, to, you know, to understand my value, to know my worth, to inherit my worth. I want a man to feel comfortable around. I want a man that can please me. I want a man that can be there for me 24/7. He can have my back and I can have his. All this old other shit. They say this shit, fellas, but they don't display this shit. So why the fuck do you listen to them? Have you noticed every time you listen to a motherfucking woman, you fail? A lot of guys, they don't pay attention. They don't pay attention to that shit. Well, unless you listen to mom's intuitions. When I used to listen to my mom's intuition when I was in the streets and whatnot, and she was pretty much right on that shit. But that's a mother's love. You know, that comes through the bloodline. That's her intuition. So she shared that off with me on things that was going to happen to me. And those things happened, you know, because I was in the streets living grimy and foul. And I was fucked up, young man. So I listen to that in that realm. But listening to women on what they want, fuck no. Hell no, I ain't never listened to that. And I never will. I've done it. And you know what? I'm going to take that back. I have before. A couple times when I was younger. And that's what made me realize that you can't listen to them. You got to step forward and lead the situation. Because if you listen to a woman and allow her to lead in some kind of way, you're going to fail. Now, not to say that we don't take their input, you know, when it comes to certain things, you know, and if it's your woman and, you know, you guys been together for a certain amount of time and she actually proved and she deserved to have an input, and, you know, that's different. But just listening to a chick right off back, like a situation like this, nah, you're going to fail, bro. Because she's not designed, fellas. She's not designed at all to lead. And the shit that they say they won't, trust me, they don't want it because they'll get bored with it. It's just cool for the moment. And it's really good for them to show off to their friends and shit. That's really about it. You know, I got a man who can do this and do that. Look, he just bought me a fat ass ring in engagement. It's just for the moment. It's just excitements and things. They don't really respect that. No. That's why they sabotage and fuck it up. Shit, what the fuck? Y'all tripping, man. Listen to these chicks. Let me see. Select Global. Listen, never listen to women when they say they want what they want in a man. They just be talking. Of course. Yeah, hell yeah, they be talking, bro. You already know that, bro. Just be talking like a motherfucker. They gotta talk. If they don't talk, fellas, then how can they nab in the beta? That's how they nab in betas. That's how they nab in the suckers and simps. You know, they gotta weave you the fuck out, right? Or weave you in. If you that beta, they'll weave your ass in. If you know the game and if she's on a mission to look for a beta, then a motherfucker that's not a beta ain't got a chance. No, he got. I'm telling you, he got no chance. She'll turn you down in a minute if she's on that beta mission, because she's looking for someone to take her in and, you know, take care of her. But you can just stand by though, alpha. You the alpha, just stand by. Be cool. Just move. Just be around to where she can reach out to you. As long as you doing your thing, just be around where she can reach out to you. She's gonna have that beta secure. She's gonna reach back out to you. Trust me. Trend Trader 1000, yeah, like a motherfucker. You know this shit real. Let's get to this next video, fellas. Dude, dump this bitch. There's no way, fellas, you get caught cheating. And that's why I tell you dudes, man, to keep it real with these women. Let them know that it's not, fellas, it's nothing like letting a woman know that you got other women. And it's nothing like letting a woman know who you are and how you rotate and how you move. And it's nothing like seeing her either run off or deciding to choose up and fuck with you. Real game. Or you wouldn't go through the shit that's going on right here. This man he got kicked out of his house, fellas. She's feeding him like a fucking cane corso on the back porch somewhere, like he's a fucking dog, man. Real shit. He's got to sleep on the patio. Ain't no mother, man. Dump that bitch. I'll take my shit and I'll move into a fucking man shelter. I'll move into my motherfucking grandma. My grandma's passed, you know, my mom's, you know, may she rest in peace, with my mom, my father. Nigga, I move somewhere. I move into the hoodest, grimiest, crack-infested ass hotel room, man, before I take some shit like this. And slowly come up on my own before I ever take some shit like this. Let's roll the clip.
That outlet work out here too. You put that on your lap?
See, bro, you got bugs crawling. What the fuck?
Oh, you scared of some little bugs?
Niggas say, see, bro, you got bugs crawling on me. What the nigga? You voluntarily sitting on the fucking ground on a patio, getting fed outside like your ass is Lassie the dog some motherfucking where, man. What the fuck is up with you, dog? And you accepting this shit because you cheated? Bitch, you crazy, man. I wish I would allow a woman to treat me like this, man. Be serving you, bitch. You ain't gonna be serving nobody unless you serving a new dude or something. I ain't gonna be here. This dude crazy him up, and he's on a patio, bro. Look at this shit. She told him there's an outlet out there for him to charge up his phone. What a sucker, man.
What you talking about? You don't want it?
Kool-Aid, look.
I don't even want this shit. Like, for real.
See, this what the Ungrateful nigga. You about to drop the food.
I don't even
You the one fucked her. That's why you out here.
I ain't even do nothing. You treat me like this, bro. Like I can't do this, bro.
Well, you ready to tell the truth, then I'll let you back in here. How about that?
Tell the truth about what? Oh! Oh! Oh no! Hell no! No, we gonna get to this. Let me see what's up. Trent Trader, what he say? See, that's them mama males. Yeah. they type of shit. Listen to how he sound. Yeah, this nigga on the ground, man. Cause see, why would you do this to me? Why you treat me like this? See, I don't even want this shit. Getting Kool-Aid in the motherfucking pickle jar and shit with the straw hanging out. And she put the top on that mug. And she put the left the paper on top of the straw, like nigga, we don't want no bugs and shit flying at your shit. Disrespect the shit out this dude, man. Treat him like a straight bitch. Select Global. What the hell is wrong with niggas? Yeah, they soft, man. Ain't no motherfucking way, man. There's no motherfucking way I'm gonna sit there and allow that shit. Now, if I was a weak motherfucker, once I was a dude that didn't tell, wasn't direct or straight up front with my woman, I'll let her know. I'll be like, look, check this out. Yeah, you called me. I mean, it is what it is. But if you take care of your business at home on the sex tip or whatnot, I wouldn't be out here fucking with other chicks, man. Oh, no, you wouldn't. So what, you gonna put this on? You gonna blame me for it? Yeah, this is what it is, and you got to wear that shit. Move out my way, man. She's like, what? What you? I'll be packing my shit like a motherfucker leaving. Because I'm not about to sit here and listen to your mouth. That's how it goes, fellas. It's a ripple effect. This shit is a buildup. Once he sit there and try to plead with her that he wasn't doing it, she already done made up in her mind how she's gonna treat him. Since he's a bitch and he can't keep it real. Okay, I'm gonna feed this bitch on the porch. He can't sleep in the house. He can't sleep in the bed no more. He gonna sleep his ass on the patio. And plus, he probably told him to get your shit and leave. He didn't want to leave. Okay, since you want to stay, nigga, you sleep your ass on this patio. Treat him like a bitch. Ain't no way a woman gonna tell me to get my shit and leave. When she confront me about what I'm doing, I'm packing my shit and I'm out of there. Because I know what's great come in her mind. She's great think that the ball's in her court now, she can control me. She figuring in her mind, okay, this nigga gonna lie. Because most niggas do. Most men, they lie. But she ain't knowing that I'm not a liar. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Because I'm gonna pack my shit and get up out of here. Because I know what's great come behind this. You can't try to hold my feet to the fire, and I ain't with that, baby. You got me fucked up. I said I did it. I'm not apologizing for it. You need to get your shit straight, or otherwise I wouldn't have did it. So I'm out of here. It's up to you. You think about that. I'm not going to eat your food. I don't trust your shit. I'm keeping it real. I'm not sitting on no patio. I'm not going to argue with you about what I've done. If I've done it, I've done it. I'm man enough to know that I fucking did it, right? I didn't give a fuck about the consequences. Are you coming at me then, right? When I was doing it. So you don't think I'm man enough to know what I've done? I'm out of here. You're not going to treat me and degrade me like I'm some kind of little ass toy. Treat this dude like a fucking cane corso, bro. Like a dog or some shit. Say your ass out there. You cannot come in here. You're going to get the carpet wet. Stay out there and eat your food. Stay out there, Spike. Straight up bitch. Let me see. Trend Trader. Select Global. Hold on. If he just wants to get in the house, the hoe can't stop him. No. Select Global. No. Pay attention to it. She popped him cheating. She caught him cheating. Or she found out he was cheating some kind of way. She gave him an ultimatum. If you don't want to leave, because she probably told him to leave, get your shit and get out. You know how women are. Get your shit. First thing they say to a man who ain't man enough to grab his shit himself and leave, she'll tell him, get your shit, get out. She'll try to hit you where it hurt. And he probably, man, I ain't going nowhere because I didn't do nothing. I ain't going nowhere. So well, you need to get out on a patio so while I'm in here cooling off, I'm calming down. You can't be around it. His ass went out there on that patio. Till you out there, you stay out there. All right, cool. I'll stay out here. Ain't no problem. You got to sleep out there. She threw that nigga pillows, covers, outlet, and all type of shit. Now you're going to stay out there. It's a build-up. Let me see how far I can go with this motherfucker. Let me see how far I can go with degrading him and how much he will accept. He accepts that much, bro, to where he's willing to stay there instead of leaving. He's trying to lie and work it out and make shit right. Why even do that, bro? If you got caught, you got caught, bro. I mean, keep it real. You gonna sneak around and lie all your fucking life? That's what cheating is. Cheating is you not keeping it real, fellas. You sneaking around and you actually deceiving your mate or whatnot. We don't cheat over here. We keep it fucking real. We exercise our option, bitches. This is what it is. We let them know what it is off the gate when we coming into the relationship. I'm seeing other women. The fuck? Cheating is a motherfucker lying, baby. It's just me and you. It's just us. Then you turn around sneaking around and shit. I'm not going to tell you it's just us when I know it's other bitches. No, it's me and you on our time. Then it's me and them on their time. And you butting in, bitch, you out of here. They butting in, they up out of this motherfucker. This is how I move. And if you, this is what I'm trying to attract, the women that's down for this. That's just how I move, fellas. Shit. I don't get myself attached like I come in detached like a motherfucker. So let go. So he obeyed the whole. Yeah. Yeah. Why you think he out there he's accepting the food? That's obedience, right? A motherfucker who ain't, come on, dude. She wouldn't have nobody to film to disrespect like that if he wouldn't be there. She'd be somewhere crying to her mama and her friends and him. He did me wrong. He got me fucked up, tearing up the apartment, doing what a woman to do. Yeah, she's allowed to do that. I ain't gonna be there while she do it. You do what you do. That's what she'll be doing, fellas, if he didn't obey her. By him obeying her, he's obedient little puppy. He sat on that damn porch in his boxers, in his Notorious Big t-shirt, disrespecting Big, he did. Receiving food with Kool-Aid and toss him an outlet somewhere. Plug your phone up, do your thing. There you go. This is all you can get up out this motherfucker. You stay there, Scruffy. Treat his ass like a fucking dog. I'm not going to stand around and put up for those shit like, man, you crazy as a motherfucker. So let go. He another one with the, what's it say? The degrading fetish. I don't even give these dudes benefit of the doubt no more. You know what I mean? He probably is. I don't know if it's a fetish, bro, or he's that weak. I think he's that weak. I know men, but I've been around with males, you know. I know guys, fellas, that's that weak. Like I told you go back to my archive. I know a guy, his chick kicked his ass out the apartment. Nigga had all his shit in the hallway. This nigga sat out there in the hallway for like 9 hours, bro, and called me to come pick him up. I had to go pick the nigga up, stash his shit down on the first floor where nobody could see it in some little shit they had in the apartment building, like a little cubby spot. We stashed his shit down there. He rolled out with me, begging and texting and pleading the chick the whole time and all that other shit. She finally let him back in. Nigga, I ain't kicked it with that motherfucker ever since. Get your ass out of here, dog. Straight sucker. Treat him like shit. Kicked this shit out in the hallway. Had this shit out, toothbrush. Everything was out there in the hallway, bro. Treat him like a straight bitch. That's real shit, bro. So it's guys out here like this, fellas. They just can't walk away. They so attached to the woman and shit. They feel if they done wrong, she's gonna turn around and pay them back. She gonna get some dick. She gonna focus with somebody else, man. Nigga, that's if she ain't already. I mean, what the fuck? And if she do go get it, and so what? You know what you ain't gonna do is disrespect me. You're gonna respect me all the way through, no matter what I've done. You're going to respect me. And if you don't respect me, that means I can't be around you. I'm out of this motherfucker. So I grew up with cats that rather, turn the hoe and sit in jail than go through this. Hell yeah, it might great go, man. Shit. You got something, yeah, man, you sleep, bro. I know all type of dudes, bro. I got brothers, I got cousins, bro. Trust me. I've seen shit. I seen dudes get kicked out of their shit, had to sleep on another family member's couch and shit. You know, the chick, oh, I just need some space. I just need some time to think about our what we've been going through. I just need to reflect and give me some space and time. She getting dicked the whole time. She getting piped out the whole time by somebody else. He don't know it, though. She don't need space and time, fellas. Never listen to that shit. There's always a motherfucker somewhere. While you over there on the couch feeling sorrow, on somebody else's couch feeling sorrow, complaining about your problems to your brother, your friend, and whoever else, she's somewhere, nigga, talking bad about you, getting stabbed. Getting that motherfucking monkey beat the hell out. That's real shit. Trend Trader KC. Say the toothbrush. Yeah, toothbrush, do-rag, nigga, had everything out there on the ground. Scumbag style. Yeah. Treating you like shit, Trend Trader. Shouts out to Select Gold. Yeah, scumbag status like a motherfucker. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the notification bell. Super chats are turned on. The membership is turned on. Show some love to the show. Show some love to the show. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Come over and show some love to the show. Let's get to this next video, though. This is our last thing on this, man. But we're gonna talk about this. Was sent to me, man. I was asleep. Only knew about that Cassie situation with Diddy. Now it's more to come. They, oh my God, just ain't got them other documents I read and looked over, man. This dude, Diddy, man. If this shit is true, if it's true, we're gonna say allegedly. If this is true, man, he's ruined like a motherfucker. They say the R&B singer Aaron Hall, him and Diddy, the ran train. Aaron Hall from the Guy group, the group Guy. And he's had what he said, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, baby. He had another song I used to like. All my love, the places I will kiss you. I remember that shit. I used to like that song. Aaron Hall. Say Aaron Hall, we ain't on no homo shit over here. We ain't on the rainbow shit over here. But he said he was large and in charge. He was coming in behind Diddy and Jodeci and them. And them dudes wasn't hanging and packing like him. So he came in behind them. And he was ruining these hoes, busting these bitches' guts out all the way through. You dig? And without consent and things of that sort, so SA, grape and things and all that shit been bought up. So we don't know, man. We just know that God was my shit. Select Global. Yeah, God was the shit, man. So we just know that Diddy is kind of brought the ruin, and this could be a money grab, fellas. So I don't know, man. I just know that New York has some kind of victim survivor act that ran this course last Friday that just passed. And a lot of women came forward on a lot of guys. And fellas, these things, and this is why I talk about this shit, because these things can happen out in society with us everyday average guys. And I know guys like, hold up, KC, no, shit, we ain't rich like them. No, you ain't got to be rich, fellas. No, this shit happened in Popeye's Chicken. This shit happened at Walmart. When, motherfucker, you got guys that's in charge of women. Women do the same. There are women, there's cases of women doing the same, when they're in charge and they're the lead boss and heavy up on the management list and they want to, promote you up. You got to do certain favors outside the job. You know what I'm saying? Sexual favors and things of that sort. And that's being noted, fellas. That's there out in society, in the corporate world. So what goes on behind closed doors in the music industry, movie entertainment, and things of that sort, Hollywood, and wherever the case may be, right? So I'm not saying Diddy's, 100% for this shit. I just know that these women are coming forward, and this right here, fellas, we damn near about in the ages to where mother got to walk around with camcorders and shit. But you ain't got to do that, fellas. All you got to do is have game and cut bitches off. Ride with the chicks that's ride with you 100%. Fuck with them that's ride with you. The ones who ain't on no bullshit, the ones that see you for $1 and what you got, cut them the fuck off. Get away from them. You know what I'm saying? Because these chicks really nerd. These bitch Cassie and them, they ain't love no damn Diddy. He's Diddy. He's a billionaire. He's a multi-millionaire or whatnot. They love what he can do. So they put up with the shit he was offering if he was doing these things, allegedly. Select Global, we say Aaron Hall being crazy. Yeah. We know the story about Aaron Hall, bro. He a motherfucker. Dude, a beast. Well, let's roll this shit.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing new allegations of sexual assault. This time, a woman claims the rapper drugged and sexually assaulted her in New York City back in 1991. He is denying the allegations, but these new claims come exactly 1 week after Combs settled a separate lawsuit involving his ex-girlfriend Cassie, who accused him of sex trafficking, rape, and domestic abuse. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joins us now on this from Los Angeles. Hi, Steve. So tell us more about the allegations and why the victim chose to come forward now.
Well, Savannah, the allegations are horrific. And if you include not only Sean Diddy Combs, but his associates, this is actually the third lawsuit in as much time.
Damn, the third. See, I was stuck at Cassie lawsuit. I got hit with this yesterday. I didn't follow up with the rest of it. I've seen you who ain't, if you on YouTube, you on any sorts of social media, you see Diddy blast around a lot of shit everywhere. He's viral as a motherfucker. We know that. Everybody in the fucking world knows that, right? But I didn't go as far as keep looking into this shit until I got hit with this. Third lawsuit, my nigga. Cassie's situation opened the floodgate for other women to come along, these other chicks to come along and pound down on Diddy's pockets like this. This is what I'm taking out of this. I could be wrong. He could have a crazy, hideous fucking past when it comes to dealing with these women. Who knows, right? We don't know this shit. But what we do know is that, fellas, none of us is safe in today's time. More so when I came up in the 90s. And I was born in the 80s, so I can't really call the 80s. I was a kid. But when the 90s era come around, when I was starting to get in my adolescent years and shit, man, these chicks was wild. Men were wild. Everybody was wild. There's a lot of shit going on. So you telling me, here it is, 2023, going into 2024, women can get paid for their wild ass sexcapades and shit of that nature from the 90s and 80s? When I witnessed women getting wild, I got wild with women. We did our thing. I mean, it was consensual, of course. I'm a young guy, 16, 17, things of that sort, and 15 and all that. We was dealing with women of our age, and sometimes we dealt with older women. You know, could we come forward and get them? We was dealing with women 21, 22, 23. We 16, 17, 15. Now, you know how that can be looked at, illegally and in the SA department, right? Let's keep it real. But we're not coming forward with this shit. We're not doing this kind of shit, fellas. It's aimed to, I think it's aimed to get at, high-end profile, high celebrity men. I think that Survivors Act is aimed for that. Not saying that these guys ain't done anything. I'm not saying none of them done anything. Ain't no telling what these guys have done. I've been to prison, fellas. I know some of these guys have done hideous shit to women. There's no way these guys are in society doing this shit and get locked up for it, and they ain't doing it in the upper echelon world. It's Hollywood and all that shit, right? Let's not, come on, that's bullshit. Yeah. Let me see. That's them Uptown record days. Yes, 93, 94. Select Global fucking shouts out to you. You know we remember them days. When Mary J came out with that what's the 411 days and all that shit? Yeah. That's an Uptown day before Bad Boy came along. Bad Boy came along like 93, 94. That's when Bad Boy came along. Uptown Records was creeping in, doing their thing. I ain't gonna say it was creeping, they was in there doing. They had Heavy D, they had Monifa. They had a lot. Craig Mack come from out of Uptown, then he went over to Bad Boy. They had a lot of people around that time. But Death Row was running shit in the street. Death Row had the streets on lock. I'm sorry. Death Row had the streets on lock. Ruthless had the streets on lock, then it went to Death Row having the streets on lock. I'm sorry, that's what it was. But I do remember the Uptown days and shit. They was creeping in with the hip hop R&B style. They was creeping in with that. Then they went into the more gangster shit when they signed Biggie, and then Sean, Mason, all them came along and whatnot. But at first it was like a hip hop Uptown style, and they used to have a lot of Uptown record parties back then, all in Cali, New York, different places and shit. And I was a young guy, so I remember, pretty cute, bad, chicks when I was 14, 13, 15. They was a little older, 19, 20. They used to go to them parties, bro. Go to them parties. I know, man, look, bro. Y'all sleep, bro. I know a chick now, right now. She's dead. She's passed away. And if you guys would go look on the First 48 back in 2004, her name is Eliza. I forgot her last name. Look at the First 48 2004 in Kansas City, Kansas, Wyandotte County. The archive should be on YouTube. It should be somewhere. I'm quite sure it's easy to find. And you'll see a guy, a tall, light-skinned guy. He had braids. Half his hair was braided and half his hair was out in like an afro. He supposedly allegedly murdered Eliza and they found her in the snow. It's a 2004 art, one of those videos. I forgot what it was. Her name was Eliza. She smashed Eazy-E before, years ago, over in Wyandotte County, Kansas. Real shit, bro. You sleep, bro. A lot of these celebrities was running. See, they wasn't as big as they are now. Puffy and them, they were just local dudes party promoting and all that. So you'll see them out like they're coming, be out like it was nothing to like see them kind of guys at certain high events and shit. You know what I'm saying? I know my homies and all them. Well, we sneak in. We was young. You know what I'm saying? The Firehouse. I mean, the Party House. Was it? No, the Party House up here off Gillen Road in Kansas City, Missouri. Master P came up here back in like 93, 94 when he was just getting No Limit off the ground. I remember that nigga was tall as a motherfucker. Like, nigga looked like he was 7 foot then. Yeah, let me see. Select Globe, we said Uptown was more R&B, New Jack Swing. Yeah, like they had, I guess they had a little, I don't know. Yeah, New Jack Swing. Yeah, if that's what you could call it. Let me see. Select Globe. Andre Harrell. Yep, he dead. And all them cats. Yeah. That's when Suge Knight went over there. Y'all know the story. Suge Knight went over, I ain't gonna say allegedly because it's out there, man. It's true. Suge Knight went over there and put hands on Andre Harrell, or whatever you say his last name. Suge went over there, put hands on that motherfucker, bro. That was all that shit was in. See, we had a Word Up Vibe magazine, Source magazine. A lot of that info came out of Source magazines too. That's before social media came along, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Suge Knight put hands on that motherfucker trying to get Jodeci and Mary J. Blige from over there. Or something he was supposed to be trying to manage them. They published. It was something scandalous. Ain't no telling. What's good, chat? He said, what's good, Casey? What's good, chat? Shouts out to Player B up in this bitch. Y'all show Player B that motherfucking love. Shouts out to y'all. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Remember, the super chats are turned on. Show some love to the channel. Yeah, rest in peace. Yeah, Andre Herrera. Yeah, he passed. Andre was no tough guy, just a hip dude. Yeah. New Jack Swing. He kind of architect that New Jack Swing era, 1990, 91, you know, and it was big, but gangster rap outshadowed all that shit then. But it was big if you was into that music. It was selling platinum plaques, I'm not gonna lie. But gangster rap, Death Row and NWA and them, man, they was moving units, nigga, around that time. Select Global. Gene Gaffin was the goon. Gene Griffin. Gene Griffin? What you mean, Gene Griffin? You mean Dick Griffey? Gene Griffin. You mean Dick Griffey from Solar Records? I know he was a motherfucking goon back then. He the one gave Suge the game on this scandalous shit. Let's go.
Levied against Combs and...
Let me see. Yeah. Rap. What'd he say? Yeah, rap made New Jack Swing useless. Gangster rap did. It wasn't rap. It was gangster rap. Remember, gangster rap was his own column. Rap and hip-hop was his own column. New Jack, everything had his own column.
In his inner circle. This one, as you mentioned, stems from 1991. A Syracuse University college student says that Sean Diddy Combs took her out to dinner, that she was drugged, and that she was drugged for the purpose of a sexual assault, and that she was so...
Hold on. See, this is why I don't like how they word this shit. Syracuse fucking college student. 1991. Diddy was around that. He was in college around that time. So they really was the same age. They trying to word it like he see this is the media is a motherfucker, man. See how they try to word it like he's like he's fucking with college students now and shit. Not to say that he ain't, you know, I'm not saying he's an innocent guy. We know that, right? But look how the media word shit. And this shit right here can be picked up by the prosecutors, bro. Like, this is crazy.
Drug that she could not fight back against said sexual assault. There's also the accusation that the sexual assault itself was recorded as a form of revenge porn, and that tape was shown to several people, including a member of the 90s R&B group Jodeci. The accuser says that she was so hurt and so confused and so traumatized at the time that she didn't file anything, that she didn't follow up, but that she did follow up following that incident with a police report in both New York and New Jersey, and that she's coming out, 30 years later because this.
See, you look at this. She followed up with that incident with the police report in New York or New Jersey, whatever they were saying. This is a case right here, fellas. They great trying to Cosby this shit out of Diddy. I'm telling you right now, this is a case. If she put in a police report, which indicates this is a crime, so this can be considered a case right here. And this is his third one. Diddy, man. You better run over there with Russell at, bro, and Bali some motherfucking where, because this ain't right.
Sex Adult Survivors Act in New York was set to expire just the day before she filed suit in New York. But the true inspiration, of course, was the lawsuit filed by Cassie.
But my thing also be this, fellas. Why these women don't come forward when this shit happens? I don't get, or did they come forward and the police just didn't take it up? Because the police were way lax back then, fellas, than they are now. I lived in a lot of those areas. So yeah, it was way lax then. They didn't give a fuck. I'm telling you, man, you get away with a lot of shit back then, more so now. And the reason why now is because there's cameras. If you would take these cameras back, fellas, we'd go right back to the 90s. It'd be so much scandalous and grimy shit going on, man. You call the police, you have to prove your case and jump up and down and scream and yell, get people involved and all that shit. Now there's cameras that can, you make it more easy for them to prosecute. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, what'd he say? Hold up, we're gonna get back to it, fellas. Select Global. Now, Gene Griffin, who used to manage Guy, he was jerking him though, but ain't trying to change the subject from scumbag Diddy. Okay. Well, they always getting jerked around. They get New Edition, Moore's left. They always getting jerked around, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't know the publishing game, or you didn't know you didn't know the game on merchandising and concerts and things of that sort, they gonna get you. And a lot of those guys had talent. When you come in with talent, you don't know the business. You only know the talent. You got to learn the business. You got to get fucked around, jerked, and get robbed and all that shit just to fucking learn the game. Unless you get taught the game. Like Suge got taught the game by Dick Griffey over at Solar Records. That's who put Suge up on the publishing game. That's why he was so amped up and active on taking motherfuckers publishing, because he knew the value of it. Puffy come up behind Clive Davis and Andre Harrell, both of them. He come up between them. And, rumor has it with Clive, we already know about him, right? It's been rumored since the 90s with him. This ain't new with Clive. Clive want that motherfucker to stink, not the motherfucker that wink, you dig? We know this with Clive. This is rumor. Straight freaky boy motherfucker. Andre Harrell, he was rumored that he was on some other shit with Clive. All these things, you know what I'm saying, took a place in the early 90s and things of that sort, But like I said, fellas, I look at it in the form of bigger than the surface. I look at it in the spiritual side. It's something Diddy did, and it's coming back to hunt him to end it. Like I said, the spirit of Tupac. Allegedly, this shit's supposed to happen to his baby mama Kim. And fellas, I know you listen to a lot of internet shit, but if you lived around at those times, Diddy was on some bullshit with Kim. All that shit was in the magazines. This ain't nothing new. Now, the rest of this shit, Cassie and all that, that's new to me. Tupac and Kim, that's old news. That's old news right there. Tupac, yes, who ain't know that shit? Kim, this is coming out recently, new to me, that he's supposed to be allegedly behind her, but who knows? But I do know that he was on some shit with her. DVs and all that. Yeah, he been in jail a couple times behind that girl. That's documented. That was his baby mama. He got like 3 or 4 kids by the chick. So let go. Even Alpo wanted to get at Diddy. Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Diddy hit him off when he got out, though. That's rumor. That's rumor, allegedly. Diddy hit him off for some bread when he got out. Backed him up. Kept the heat up off of him. Gave the nigga a couple hundred. Let's go.
and the inspiration from that. Savannah?
And Steve, have we heard any response here from Combs? I mentioned that he's denying the allegations, but anything else specific from him or his legal team?
Yeah, we've heard from his legal team. I'll read a quote from you. This is in part. It says, quote, "The last-minute suit is an example of how a well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. The accuser's 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her. This is purely a money grab." Savannah?
Right. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson. We know you'll stay on this. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Stay.
Now, this could, like I said, this could be a money grab, fellas. It could be. But the things that I know from the past is, it's not too far from what they saying now in the future, what's going on now. That's just with Kim. That's Kim Porter's baby mom. I've been knew about that. Now, if he carry on that kind of energy with other chicks, then this is what it led up to. It led up to him, his demise, the end of him. Because you can't keep carrying that type of shit on with multiple motherfuckers. Some motherfuckers ain't gonna lay down and allow these things to happen. He didn't have kids by Cassie. Cassie went into him. See, Kim was with Al B. Sure. She broke up with Al B. Sure, started fucking with Diddy and whatnot. So she grew to love Diddy, and plus they're the same age. You know what I'm saying? So she grew to love him. They grew up in the same time, in the same business. So that was growing love right there. Like her, not really, growing to care for him and be attached to him and things of that sort. Cassie was looking for a deal. Cassie's over for a record fucking deal. She didn't want no motherfucking Diddy. He's an old trick to her. And for you to do what you supposedly allegedly you supposed to do this shit to her. Yeah, it was made so easy for her to come out and hit you and take you for some bread. She was never into you. Never gave a fuck about you. So yeah, she'd throw you on the bus and she'd end your ass. And that's how that go, and like I said, only time and tell, we can't do nothing but wait to see, fellas, because this series is crazy. You dig? But if y'all got any questions, holler at me before I go. I got to get ready to go to this gym. Shouts out to Select Global, Player B, Trend Trader. Who else came up in this motherfucker, man? Trend Trader. Pedro. Shouts out to Pedro, New Era Music. And that's everybody that came up in here. Shouts out to y'all. Everybody else is skidding past this motherfucker fuck with this bitch. Like, share, and subscribe. It's free. Like the videos, fellas. Share them. Subscribe. Come over and bless them up with a couple dollars or something with the super chat. Holla at KC, you dig? You know what I'm saying? And hit with the super chat or with the Cash App, fellas. Everything's up there. Holla at me. Select Global Way say Cassie was with Ryan Leslie first. Yeah. She came in with Ryan Leslie. She was with Ryan Leslie. This was back in 05, 04. I was still in prison, fellas. So I remember when Ryan Leslie had his hit out and she had her hit. She was with Ryan Leslie. Yeah. Now, her ended up with Diddy. I never knew the story about her ended up with, things of that sort. That's starting to come out now on how her and Diddy came together and shit. But, she came in looking for a deal. Diddy was the man. He's a record executive. He got the connections and he got everything she want more so than Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie kind of wrote music, did production, but that was about it. She wanted to get on. She wanted to get notoriety and, the status. She wanted the high celebrity lifestyle. And who could offer her that at the time? Diddy. Wasn't no Ryan Leslie. So she chose up and started fucking with Diddy. She not because of who Diddy is, because of her career. She wanted to get what she get and go further. And that's what it is. And Diddy receiving that backlash from that shit, like real game. Select Global. Diddy is a neighborhood herd that made it. Yeah, you know he is. One of them neighborhood nerd and nothing ass dudes. Everybody they look down on him and he made it and shit. That's how I typically go though. The college kids and all that, them be the motherfuckers that get ahead and be in a Hollywood somewhere. That's because a lot of them are tameable. You can tame them more so than you taming a straight hood guy. You know what I'm saying? So let go. Nobody would have betted on him. Nobody would have betted on him. Hey, shit, he made it. That was rumor behind him and Alpo shit. They said Alpo looked out for him. Poster looked out for him so he can get some shit started. And Alpo ended up going down. And Diddy never looked out for him or something while he was in there. So he got out on him and Diddy shot him some bread to keep him up off of him. That's the rumor, though. I don't know how true that is. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't know. But that's what I heard. That Al supposed to got with Diddy on some bread or something. He supposed to looked out for him back in the days when Diddy wasn't nobody but a party promoter or something like that. I don't know. So I don't know, man. But the banners at the bottom, y'all. Shouts out to everybody for coming up in this motherfucker. I'll be back, again, tomorrow, whatnot. I'm about to sign up out this bitch. Let me see, select global. Yeah, that's why he was mad. Okay, that could be it then. And I'm not from New York. This is just something I heard. So it was something. I can believe it, though, because Alpo the drug dealers was running shit, fellas, in the 90s, early 90s and 90s and all through the 90s. It wasn't no motherfucking Diddy and all. They didn't. And only motherfuckers had money in the industry then was Suge Knight back in the early 90s and mid 90s. Then Master P came along with the bread. J Prince, those type of guys. Diddy came along with the bread a little bit in the late 90s. You know what I'm saying? Towards the late 90s. But early 90s, fucking the only motherfucker really was heavy in the music industry that had the bread was what? Eazy-E. But no, for record executives was Eazy-E, Suge Knight, J Prince. That was really about it, fellas. That's really was about it. P came along towards the mid 90s and started accumulating his wealth and getting it in that way in the music. But before then was Easy, J Prince, and Suge. They really was the ones that had shit on lock like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it real. And the rest of the motherfuckers had the bread was the street niggas. The motherfuckers pushing kilos and all that. That's who had the money. And they was putting money behind these guys. That's why they was running them like that. Real shit. But shouts out to everybody for coming up in here. I'm about to sign out this bitch. Hit the likes, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. Always hit the like, share, and subscribe, fellas. It's free. You did. Let me see. Select global. What do you say? Gene Gaffin too. But he was also in the drug game. Yeah, most of them was in the drug game. They clean, watch their shit up getting in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Spice One used to rap about that shit back in the day. A lot of them dudes rapped about that shit. Niggas in the drug game trying to clean up their money, G. How do they do that? They get into the industry. I remember that shit. I'm like, damn, okay. Yeah, that shit's been here. But shouts out to y'all, man. About to get up out this motherfucker. Much love. Holla. I'm signing out. Holla.